love when I wake up and put nothing on and still look like that bitch. Like, you know you a bad when you wake up like this and you just gotta go to the store real quick just to go pick up something. So, yeah. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Why don't y'all think higher before the street dude than wore your cootie cat out?
Okay, here's the thing. My cootie cat is not worn out. So anyways, it's not worn out. It's not worn out. Because I had men who was doing voodoo on my just to keep me around. But anyway, that's another subject.
Welcome back to Unfiltered. Today we're looking at attention-seeking women getting humbled by men, starting with this woman who claims all good men are gone.
Men not confident enough to walk up to women now. Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women. The masculinity on earth has diminished drastically that guys don't even come up to you anymore. They'll just stare at you from a distance. As a woman who's trying to embody her feminine energy, you're not going to catch me going up to the guy. You're just not. We can just stare at each other. Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women because guys don't do that anymore. If God were to guarantee that your 20th person would be the love of your life, you would be so happy to be rejected by all 19. So why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? We don't chase. We signal like, you can come up to me now. Come on, guys. You guys gotta do better.
Maybe you're not getting approached just because nobody is that interested in you. That can also be the case. Up next, this woman explains why there's nothing wrong with dressing for the male gaze.
Unpopular opinion, but I don't see anything wrong with dressing for the male gaze. I don't. I'm not a lesbian. Why would I want to dress for women? No offense. If I'm attracted to men, why wouldn't I dress or want to dress in a way that attracts men? Explain me that. If I am single, I want to attract men. Doesn't it make sense to dress in ways that they like and in ways that they appreciate? If I'm looking for a man, I enjoy their validation. Not that I need it. Not that I need it, because I got the confidence, you know. However, a girl enjoys a compliment. How do you get those compliments? You dress in a way that they like. I see nothing wrong with that. Why wouldn't I want to do that? And before you come at me for being anti-feminist, relax. I don't care what other people do. I'm just saying I see nothing wrong with it. Why wouldn't I dress to attract the gender that I am attracted to? I don't mind. I like when they look at me. Why wouldn't I want them to look at me? I cannot be the only one. I can't.
I 100% respect her honesty because she said something that a lot of women would never even dare to say. Now this woman gets humbled for making bad decisions.
What you have beef with me or what?
I just don't want to talk to you. I'm not interested.
Why are you not interested in me tonight?
I ain't been interested in you any night. What do you mean tonight?
Why are you so mean to me? What did I do to you?
You not my woman.
I know I'm not your woman.
What you talking about? Why am I so
I'll never be your woman. I'll never date
about?
African men.
Who do you date?
I date African men. I date white men. I date doctors, lawyers, investors. You know, those type.
One that was the prisoner. What race was he?
The one who was real good to me in the bedroom.
Yeah, that we've talked about multiple times. What
The
race
street
was-
dude. The street dude.
Yeah,
the
the street
African-
dude. What race
Yeah,
was
but
he?
I don't want to be with him no more. I
What
don't wanna
race
be-
was he?
He was Black American, but I don't
Okay.
want to be with him no more. I need a man to penetrate my mind. I don't need to get spicy time every time or down. What is called D down every time. I need to date and be more advanced. I need to go after men who are attracted to me spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially.
Why is it that y'all always get on this higher level after you didn't been tore up by the street dude, after he didn't tore up your cootie cat, then y'all want to get on the higher level? Why is it always the case? Why don't y'all think higher?
Because it was always
Hold on, I'm asking a question. Why don't y'all think higher before the street dude then wore your cootie cat out?
Okay, here's the thing. My cootie cat is not worn out. So anyways, it's not worn out. It's not worn out. Because I had men who was doing voodoo on my just to keep me around. But anyway, that's another subject.
She definitely lost me once she started mentioning voodoo for sure. Next, this woman can't understand why nobody approaches her in public.
So this girl who was sitting there making the world's angriest face says, "Can you believe it? I'm sitting here alone at Beer Garden in Boston and not a single guy has come up to me. What the heck?" I love this thing that girls do whenever I do see the occasional video of a girl that's like, "Can you believe it? Like, no guys are talking to me." Like, they make it seem like they don't also have a mouth. Because of course several people made the comments that I'm about to make, but one person said, why would someone want to bother a stranger? And she says, I believe it's called socializing. I could be wrong. Says the person who won't get up and talk to anybody. And then there's actually a girl in the comments that says, yeah, socializing has gone down the drain, unfortunately. Have you tried speaking to anybody? Are you just going to sit there angry with your beer in your hand and then make a TikTok, saying that you never got approached? This reminds me a lot of the video where that girl was complaining that nobody helped her move her furniture when she was just struggling carrying her furniture and there was men around, and then she acted like she physically doesn't have a voice and couldn't be like, hey, can you help me? Like, these girls will sit there angry making a TikTok sipping their beer instead of just going up to somebody and saying like, hey, what's your name? You do understand a large reason why men aren't approaching is because we have been told that a lot of women don't want us to speak to them, so we're just being safe. I don't know why so many girls are so embarrassed to have to just say a couple words first instead of making a TikTok about it. To answer your question, yes, I absolutely believe that nobody approached you at Beer Garden. I wouldn't expect anything.
Women have said time and time again that they are not interested in being approached in public, so men are just doing exactly what they asked.
Hello?
Hi, I just seen that you moved in and I wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood, and I had a piece of pie. I didn't know if you were home or not.
Yeah, my wife's not home right now, but I'm available.
Okay, perfect. That's fine.
I'll come let you in then.
Okay.
I guarantee his wife would not be very happy if she came home and saw that. Now this woman is complaining about the fact most men are not approaching her in the gym.
So funny to me when guys are like, girls should approach guys at the gym first, or a girl should make the first move on their gym crush, or the guys in the gym in general first. But to me, in my experience, every time I get near a guy, they literally run away. Like, I could go to a machine right next to them, or like, how the squat racks are right next to each other. I could go on one side of the squat rack, and for some reason, I guess they're done with their set or something, but they will literally run off. And that's just my personal experience, and from what I've noticed, when I get close to someone at the gym, whether it's a guy or a girl, most of the time, if it's a girl, they're pretty receptive. Like, I think girls are getting more comfortable in the gym, especially if there's another girl around, like, you feel a little bit more comfortable. But I've noticed that when I get close to a guy, if I'm working on a machine next to him, or if I'm on a squat rack or whatever, they will literally pack up their and go. Or they will just like completely turn the side and not even pay attention to you. Like, they will literally do everything they can to avoid eye contact. So it's like, it's really hard to actually go through with that when it's not very receptive, and it's like, I don't want to chase them down at the same time. Like, I don't want to force anything. I feel like, I don't know.
Instead of wasting her time making a TikTok about it, she could have just approached the man in that time. Up next, some people are on a blind date to see if they are a good fit for each other.
One in the crowd who wants to steal Will away from Logan. Is there a Tessa in the crowd? You'll have 1 minute to pitch yourself.
All right,
oh, wow. All right.
What is your pitch to Will?
I'm from a small town in Texas, so maybe there's something there, although I'm not religious. I have a dog. I go outside. That seems like something that you're into. One thing me and Will have common is he threw a fit whenever he didn't get his way, and that's what I do as well.
Wow.
Was it that noticeable?
Wow. What is your decision? Tessa or Logan?
I'm going to go with Tessa.
Will blindfolds off in 3, 2, 1.
Very pretty.
Thanks. So are you.
Oh, thank you. And Logan, any departing words for Will?
Yeah, I wish you guys a lot of luck. And I hope that you have
Thank you.
Logan, do you want to join?
Not opposed to that.
Would you actually be interested in that? You could be honest.
Me?
Yeah.
You would like that. Logan, would you be interested in that or not? You could be transparent.
It would be new territory, but get a few drinks in me, anything can happen.
Wow.
That man definitely hit a home run with both of those women for sure. Now, these women explain the reason behind dressing for male attention so much.
Dress like this for yourself, or is it because you want guys to hit on you?
For myself and for guys to hit on me, because it is a loaded question, but it's both, because I dress like this because it makes me feel good and I feel like I look good for me, and I want to look good for, to get a guy's attention. Sure, why?
Violation. That's very muggy. That's like a statement saying, you're a prick. I'm not going to let someone take me for a prick. No way.
A red flag if she wants to wear really revealing clothing.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because pretty much she wants attention from a man.
I'll be honest, I'm not pulling the girl like that anyway, so I don't need to worry about that question.
Not in a controlling way. You want to know that like, my man doesn't want me to go out wearing nothing.
Because on a normal day you would do that.
No, but like if you go out.
The last thing most men want is their girlfriend going out in very revealing clothing because it just screams disrespect. Now, this woman explains that men need to start approaching women again in a better, more comfortable way.
For me, I want to get married, and that's okay. But I'm also getting the comments about, oh, well, y'all said don't approach us. It's also probably the way you guys approach us. Like, if we're dancing with our homegirls and you just, like, come up on us and, like, just start, like, doing weird things, of course we're going to be, like, weird about it. Y'all used to send us drinks. Now y'all just stare at us from across the room and think that we have to approach y'all. What? No. Y'all can ask for our numbers, ask if we want to go out. If y'all get rejected, that's fine. That's normal. That's human life. But at least you went up and did it. At least you got out of your comfort zone and approached the lady. I mean, we can approach y'all too, but usually we don't, because I don't know. I know we're young in term, but at some point, us females and men will come to terms of maybe it's both sides. But one thing I know for now is, ladies, we need to stop giving these men anything. Don't give them nothing. Because obviously, there's still women out there hooking up with people. And that's why I'm getting all the bad men. We just need to stop, as girls, stop hooking up with men. Stop it. So that they can finally get their act right. Please. Us as women, don't do anything with men.
The lack of accountability on her part was definitely heavy there, because you just cannot go around blaming men for all your problems.
What is it? Like, what's the worst case scenario? Like,
no,
hey.
No, exactly. You're not tell yourself, okay, put your phone down for a second.
Hey, sorry, no, I'm not interested. Or like, hey, sorry, I'm seeing someone.
Okay, imagine he says that. React. Like, what would you think?
At least I would be like, oh. Okay, I'm gonna go to SoulCycle now. Girls have been rejected before, right?
Dude, all the time. We get rejected as humans all the time. We face the rejection all the time.
I'm gonna do it.
Look, you're a strong-willed woman that is allowed to ask someone out.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do it. All right, you ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3. I did it.
Now I see exactly why she does not have a date, because with an attitude like that, she is definitely going to be hard to love. Now, this woman publicly apologizes to her boyfriend after disrespecting him online.
I don't cry on the internet anymore because I think it's embarrassing and I think it's stupid, but I don't think it's embarrassing or stupid to cry over the man that you were in love with. And I want to do nothing but good by that man. I have done in the past that I'm so ashamed of and embarrassed, and it's come back around and it's costing me my relationship. It's putting a strain on my relationship, on a relationship that I care more about than anything else. I would sacrifice most of the things that I have in this life for the love that this man gives me. And I'm so sorry to him that I'm having to put him through this. And I don't want to. I just want to be all for him. I have eyes for just that man, that no one else, no other man exists to me.
March 10th, a video surfaced online showing masked Manchester rapper Meeks seemingly without his usual face covering. In the footage, a woman was seen sitting on his lap, and fans quickly identified her as popular TikTok influencer Claudia. Known not only for her own online presence, but also for her high-profile relationship with Birmingham rapper D Green, Claudia faced immediate backlash as users began questioning her loyalty.
Essentially, the reason I'm even posting this is because I've publicly embarrassed the man that I love. I've publicly embarrassed him. I've hurt his
She obviously does not love the man that much if she is willing to take pictures on another man's lap. Up next, this woman explains how she is open to everyone.
A lot of dudes. Like, do you have a type?
Anyone's welcome in this hole.
Anyone. Mad ting.
I think he's a gaslighter. Anyone.
Big man ting, like...
18, 80, fat, skinny, big, small.
Smeggy gal. Asylum seeker man, them man?
Yeah, I will take anyone. They can seek asylum in my...
Big man ting. Refugee gal. So like, you see how we got mad people coming to the country and that?
Yeah.
I feel like they know they're getting like a free yard, free money, and they get to a white woman, bruv. Like, wouldn't you come over?
I would be there in a minute.
Big men from the war zone to the white woman.
Yeah, no wonder they're crossing France. I love
Ronaldo of the Willies, bruv. Have you ever seen a guy when you're like, nah?
I know, I've never said no to anyone.
It is truly sad to see the lack of respect she has for herself by openly talking like that online. But this next woman is a fresh breath of air with what she has to say.
The fact that there are so many women on social media demanding a good man, but yet nobody has the balls to tell them that if you want a good man, you have to become a better woman. That, to me, is humorous. Like, you want a man that's gonna treat you like a princess, right? But you don't know how to treat him like a king. In fact, that very sentiment probably pissed off half the female population because the ideology of being nice to a man nowadays just makes you a pick-me. No, the reality is that most women want a good man until they realize that they have to be a better woman. Then they settle for less. Then they say, like, good men is boring. You need to stop nagging. You need to stop being selfish. You need to stop being self-centered. And you need to get out of your high horse and think about somebody else, okay? Because if you don't, you're just gonna end up alone with a bunch of cats, and it's gonna be very ironic. For you, not for me. And the mere fact that this video has pissed off so many women already just goes to show that I'm right. But you know what else I am? Engaged, and you're not.
She is 100% correct. Everyone wants to be treated like royalty, but is not willing to treat their partner with the same respect.
If we're single in Charlotte, North Carolina, here is where I would go. In the mornings, I would go to the Natchez Coffee in Atherton Mills, grab your coffee, preferably if you can stay longer and like work there or something. During the day, around lunchtime, I would go to Rhino Market in South End and get lunch. A lot of guys either work from there or they go there during their lunch break. I would walk or run on the rail trail between the hours of like 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. during the weekdays. I would go grocery shopping at Publix or Harris Teeter between the hours of like 3 and 5 p.m. on Sundays. Going out to bars can really be hit or miss because it depends on the crowd, but I think the best options are Selwyn Pub, Canopy, QC Poorhouse, and Sycamore. And I would work out either at the Dowd YMCA or go to one of those boot camp classes like F45 that is more like geared towards men. And if you're thinking, oh, but guys still don't talk to me, do what you can. Make eye contact, smile. Yes, even in those public places where you feel like it might be awkward, a little bit goes a long way. Make yourself approachable. Yes, even in the grocery store.
To make a long story short, she honestly could have just said hi instead of doing all that extra stuff. Now, these people are asked to explain how a man should know when a girl actually likes him.
How should a guy know if a girl genuinely likes him or if she just wants attention?
Okay, that's a great question. Easily. If you have to spend money on a woman, she's not the one. If you can go hang out with her and just spend quality time, that's a wonderful woman.
I definitely know girls who like just want attention from guys.
It's hard to tell because it's really easily confused, I find. Because once they get attention, I don't even know when I want a relationship or when I want attention.
Like the girls don't even know.
Well, we obviously know where the problem lies being that confused. Up next, this woman thinks she has Riz, but quickly finds out she does not.
What? You like my hair? I like your hair too. What I'm doing? I'm about to go get some food. Why, you giving me some food? Right, yeah, real nice and quiet. But like I was saying, I love when I wake up and put nothing on and still look like that bitch. Like, you know you a bad when you wake up like this, and you just gotta go to the store real quick just to go pick up something and go back to your bed because you was like, look at this. I ain't gonna lie, I look like I put something on, right? Let me show y'all. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm always embarrassing myself. They was looking at me. I know they like the show.
Not to be mean, but if we are being honest, you are not much of a looker. So I am pretty sure they were not enjoying that show. Now these two explain how they benefit from each other by being friends.
Benefits do you get from having him as a friend?
So the benefits that I get is like he can tell me like what guys are into me and what guys aren't.
What benefits does he get from having you as a friend?
All right, it's you.
It's different perspectives, you know what I mean? Every person is different. People are just people. If we like the same things, why can't we be friends? Doesn't matter who you are or what you are.
If somebody tried to rob you right now, do you expect him to try and step in?
I feel like because he is my friend 100%.
If he's gonna risk his life for you, what do you think would be an equal benefit for him having you as a friend?
I don't even know how to answer the question right now because like I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Like I said, I don't look at it like that. I do for you what I would do for anybody. So for me, it makes no difference who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get any benefit with being friends with her if I was friends with you.
That dude is a complete simp, and this is exactly why nice guys will always finish last. Now this man makes a very good point about being a good judge of character.
Y'all are choosing to be naive and not seeing the signs that someone doesn't like you. I just watched a video and y'all are talking about it seems like you have to beg someone to take you on a date. Why would you have to beg someone to take you on a date? If someone isn't willing to hang out with you outside of a house, why would you think they still like you? What is going on in your head that makes you think that they like you? And if they do take you on a date, but then it makes it seem like they're like waving the carrot trying to make you chase after it or hang the dollar in front of you trying to chase after it just for a date, why do you think they like you? Dating is not hard. Planning a date, figuring out what to do, being creative. To me, in my opinion, it's not a hard thing to do. But when I hear you guys talk about, oh, it's like I have to beg for a date, why would you talk to someone that you have to beg from a date from? It sounds like you're thirsty in the situation and you're chasing after someone. Why are y'all chasing after someone? Why are you chasing after someone that doesn't want to take the time out to take you on a date? Make it make sense.
If somebody is interested in you, you will definitely know. You will not have to beg for dates from anybody. Up next, this woman explains how she lost her last boyfriend.
When you just, slowly cut him off.
I realized that he was not my ex. And I'm definitely looking for that in people, and that's problematic.
Did you or your ex break it off with you?
My ex broke it off with me.
Why?
No! I let a male friend get a little too comfortable and essentially cheated on him. We made out, and that was wrong. And he broke it off when I told him. I was honest about it.
How long were you guys together?
5.5 years.
What led to you cheating on him?
It was honestly like a super innocent night. Like me and this guy and another girlfriend went to go get a drink, and it was casual. Like my friend decided she wanted to go home, and I was like, I want to stay out because no one was in town. And we ended up hanging out, and he kissed me, and I didn't stop it immediately, and I regret that. It was wrong, and like I said, I tried to be honest about it and tell him that I still was, wanting to be committed to him, but it didn't work out.
That was a pretty toxic thing to do, and this is exactly why you cannot allow your girl to have male friends if you are in a relationship. Next, this man explains why he is still single at 37.
So you're a single guy, right?
I am 37 and single. Nobody plans that. Right? No one's in high school going, I'm just going to wait till the end and see who's left. It's hard to even find a single 37-year-old woman, and then when you do, they have a tendency to fall into 3 categories. They're either A, super career-oriented, successful chick, so I'm out. Right? Those girls are looking for a guy that owns a suit. I have a pair of slacks. I don't know where they are. The second category, women single at my age, are divorcees, and those women are like Chernobyl. They're beautiful, but something bad happened, and now we all need to leave it alone for a few years. And the last category of women single at my age are women that have been single the entire time, because their therapist hasn't quite got their pill combo locked down, and they still have episodes where they'll break into your apartment and set fire to kittens. I don't even have kittens, man. She brought them.
Chris Porter.
Shout out to that man for not jumping into a relationship with someone he is not actually interested in. Now, this man walked into his living room to find an unfortunate surprise.
Husband, or you have a wife that you've been married to for 24 years, and you come home and you find them their golf partner in the living room. One thing you might want to do, go to the savings deposit box. That's right, Brooke. I'm at Wells Fargo. Yeah, I had a nice little find in the safety deposit box. I had all of our emergency cash, which right now I would say it's an emergency. I have my title to my wife's car, which is in my name, so I guess it'll be my wife's former car, and all the diamonds, her earrings and her studs and her bracelets are here, so they're going to the pawn.
I honestly think that was the perfect get back for cheating, so shout out to that man. Up next, this woman explains what happens after sending photos.
So sad to say, you guys are gonna make fun of me and whatever. I've been with guys where I send them photos of myself that they ask for, and they either leave me on red or they just reply in like the most unenthusiastic way, like heart reacted, yeah, or like I don't know. It made me feel so insecure about myself. I was just like, I must be ugly or something.
How are you responding to somebody? Me personally, I'm taking that picture, going to my printer, printing it, and I'm.
Because I know my default response. You look as I'll send a picture of my right after. I would return the favor.
I definitely think she should have more respect for herself and should not be sending those types of photos. Now, this man explains some red flags to look for in women.
Flag number 7 is when she has guy friends. There's some rare scenarios where like a guy and a girl are old childhood friends and there's legitimately no tension between them, but almost always when a guy and a girl are friends, there's some degree of tension. And even if the girl's not interested in the guy, a lot of times the guy has been friend zoned and he's just like hanging around to see if he gets an opportunity down the line. And if you're talking to a girl and you notice that she regularly hangs out one-on-one or even just texts one-on-one with other guys, she likes the validation. Those guys are waiting to swoop in if they can.
And a lot of times, like, girls that have a lot of guy friends, they have one foot out the door in a relationship and they have like a lineup waiting for like, oh, if this relationship ends, it's okay because I have all these other guys that are interested in me.
And then she never even fully invests into the relationship with you in the first place. How many guy friends you got?
0, but I'm friends with a lot of your friends.
That's different though. Like, if I would want my girlfriend or my wife to be friends with my friends. It'd be weird if she wasn't.
He is absolutely correct. Any man she has around that is a so-called friend should be frowned upon. Up next, this woman is asked to test her Riz on a scale of 1 to 10.
What do you rate your Riz on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd probably say 8.
So you think you could get a guy's number right now?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I gotta find a guy that's alone. Hey. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Matt.
Matt, I'm Sydney. Nice to meet you.
Sydney, nice to meet you.
Can I get your phone number?
No, probably not.
Why not?
And finally, this woman explains why she believes men are not approaching women anymore.
Men aren't approaching women anymore. Not because they're mama's boys, not because they're man-child or scared or whatever it is you call them these days. You know why? Because one wrong word and they're labeled creeps. One compliment and it's harassment. One traditional gestures and they're called. So they've learned to leave you alone. Then you wonder why chivalry is dead, why dating apps are the only option. Congratulations, women. We've played ourselves.
So I'm at the gym. You know what? Go up to her. Go up to the girl that you think is cute because most likely she likes you too. And she's waiting for you to go up to her. So do it.
In the span of 24 hours, I had one man tell me that nobody will date a girl with a kid. And then I vented to another guy about the person who said that. And then he told me, no, that's not true. But a man doesn't want to date a girl who has slept with a lot of guys. 2 for 2.